All right, now it's time for the WION Newsroom. Joining me are my colleagues Adhya Juneja, who will bring us insights from business, Nikita Singh for all the updates in technology, and Athira Shashidharan, who will bring us updates from sports. Let's start with the business updates. Adhya, tell us what's happening in the markets.
Well, thank you, Shivan. Global markets are reacting sharply to rising tensions in West Asia and renewed fears over oil supply disruptions. Asia-Pacific markets were mostly lower after Donald Trump's warning to Iran sparked fresh fears over West Asia tensions and global oil supply disruptions. Brent climbed above $110 a barrel while crude crossed $106. Investors also reacted to rising bond yields and weakness in technology stocks. Japan, Hong Kong, Australia and Taiwan's market fell while South Korea edged higher. Wall Street futures stayed flat ahead of Nvidia earnings in key US retail results. India's currency market is under pressure as rising oil prices and global bond yields trigger fresh economic concerns. The Indian rupee fell to a record low of 96.22 against the US dollar, marking its fifth straight session at historic lows, while traders say the Reserve Bank of India is likely to step in to limit further losses. The rupee has weakened more than 5% since the Iran conflict began as surging crude prices raise inflation and growth risks for India, the world's third largest oil importer. Indian bond yields climbed while the Nifty 50 index dropped over 1% amid broader global market weakness. Thailand's economy showed resilience in the first quarter even as global uncertainty and West Asia tensions continue to weigh on growth prospects. Thailand's economy expanded 2.8% in the first quarter compared to a year earlier, driven by stronger manufacturing, energy supply, tourism-related services and consumer spending. However, officials warn that the ongoing West Asia conflict could sharply slow growth in 2026. But the government says growth may fall to just 0.8% if the war extends into next year. Thailand has also approved a $12.2 billion emergency borrowing package to cushion the economic impact, while inflation forecasts have been revised sharply higher. And that is it from business. Now for all the tech updates, it's over to you, Nikita.
Well, thanks so much, Adhya. First up, Dutch tech giant ASML has signed a deal with Tata Electronics to help build and scale up a semiconductor plant in India. Now, the deal was overseen by Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi during his visit to the Netherlands. ASML has said that it would support the establishment and ramp up of the Dholera factory in the Indian state of Gujarat. The company will deploy its advanced lithography machines at the plant used in the mass production of high-tech microchips. The technology is critical for manufacturing semiconductors found in products including cars, mobile phones and other electronic devices. Next up, OpenAI has acquired Weights.gg, a small startup specializing in artificial intelligence voice replication tools. According to a report by the New York Times, Weights.gg had shut down its operations in March before the acquisition took place. Now, the report said OpenAI acquired both the company's employees and its intellectual property. Before closing down, Weights.gg operated as a social network for creating and sharing AI models capable of cloning human voices. And lastly, a new ranking of electric vehicles in China is drawing attention after Tesla failed to make it to the country's top 10 EV brands list in April. Data from the China Passenger Car Association showed BYD topping the rankings with more than 182,000 passenger EV sales. The Chinese car maker accounted for around 21.4% of the market, maintaining its lead in the country's competitive EV sector. Geely ranked second on the list, followed by Chang'an Automobile in the third place. Leap Motor and Xiaomi EV completed the top 5 as domestic brands continued to dominate the Chinese EV market. Well, that's it from the world of tech. Now, my colleague Athra would be taking you through some sports updates across the globe. Over to you, Athra.
Thank you so much, Nikita. Here are the top sports stories that we're tracking for you at this hour. Aaron Rai, a golfer of Indian heritage, stunned the world of golf by winning the US PGA Championship. The 31-year-old is the first English-born player to capture the title in 107 years. Rai stormed to a maiden major title after completing a sensational 3-shot victory. He now joins two-time PGA champion Vijay Singh as a major champions of Indian heritage. Rai's win ends a run of 10 consecutive American winners. John Rahm finished tied second with overnight leader Alex Smalley. Rory McIlroy's bid for back-to-back major titles ended 5 strokes back in tied 7th. Defending champion and world number 1 Scotty Scheffler closed with a 69 to finish in a share of 14th. Over in cricket now, holders Royal Challengers Bengaluru have officially become the first team to qualify for the IPL 2026 playoffs. They secured the top 4 berth after a 23-run victory against the Punjab Kings. This was Punjab's 6th straight loss and it severely dents their chances of reaching the playoffs. Meanwhile, Delhi Capitals have kept their playoff hopes alive by defeating Rajasthan Royals. Delhi secured a 5-wicket win in their final home game of the season at the Arun Jaitley Stadium. Delhi have 12 points with a match remaining, while Rajasthan, also on same points, have 2 games in hand. Lastly, in tennis, Jannik Sinner is continuing to write his name in the history books. The world number 1 defeated Casper Ruud to win the Italian Masters and complete a sweep of all 9 ATP Masters titles. Sinner, who lost to Carlos Alcaraz in the last year's final, finally captured the elusive title on home soil in his 7th attempt. The Italian needed just an hour and 44 minutes to seal a 6-4, 6-4 victory over the Norwegian in the final. With this victory, Sinner has become only the second player after Novak Djokovic to achieve a career Golden Masters. He also became the first Italian to win the singles title in Rome since 1976 and has now claimed a record 6 consecutive Masters 1000 titles. Well, with that, we've come to the end of the sports segment. It's back to you, Shivan.
Athira, thanks so much for those updates, and also a thank you to Nikita and Adya for bringing us all the updates from business, technology and sports. I'm Shivan Janna. Let's slip into a short break. This is WION World is One. Stay with us.